Welcome back, everybody, and today we're going to be starting on step one of our redo for our kitchen, our very budget-friendly redo. So we are going to be taking care of the countertops this time, and we're going to be using some primer first, and I'm going to be showing you all the steps. Now, first step that I took was just scuffing up the countertops. As you can see, this countertop is sort of like an orange or pink, mauve. It's a mix of the two. So I did this with 100 grit. You don't have to do 100 grit. You could do something different. I'm not an expert. This is just what I had. So as you can see, it is coming off on my hand, so it is working. So this is the overall look of what that looks like. I cleaned it several times. It was very, very dusty, so it did take off the shiny part of the countertop laminate, or what they used to call Formica. So right here, I'm using the Zinsser, I think it's called, Bin Shellac primer. It's very important for you to choose the right one. And here's my Dollar Tree kit. I do not suggest a Dollar Tree roller though. I had to really cut real quick because this was a very intensive project. It does not even scratch off. You guys, this is like the best primer that you can use for countertops. If you don't want any scratches or any of the paint coming off, this is the best. People use this for IKEA furniture to be able to paint IKEA furniture, and this is the best primer I have ever used. I tried nicking it, scratching it. It does not come off. So this is the best base of what we're going to do. Now, I don't know why my video is coming out this way, but either way, this is the overall look of that. And just a reminder, I used the Bin primer. Make sure it says shellac on it. This is the best stuff, you guys. Now for the top coat, I use this Rust-Oleum Marine Coatings topside paint. This is a hard shell. It covers a fiberglass, wood, metal. In this case, it covered the laminate very, very well. I used 2 coats of that, and I actually used 1 quart per coat, but if you can see, I have a bunch of countertops, so it just depends. I think it covers about 100 to 120 square feet of countertops, so keep that in mind when you're ordering. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up paying $11 each on Amazon, so keep your eye on Amazon for the cheapest. Now, right now, I am just removing some dust particles that accumulated. I don't even know how. At least it happened after it was the primer was dry. So now I'm going to cut in here. I'm going to do all the edges. Now, always do the top edge and all the inner corners and wherever the countertop meets the backsplash. That is very important for you to do these parts first. You don't want to be leaning over to do these parts when you have a wet countertop. So these parts in the back must be done first, and then go ahead and do the countertops with a roller. Now, my roller didn't fit in certain places, so I did have to use the brush a lot. Make sure your brush is okay with using oil paint. I think it's the nylon brush that you have to use. I just used the little brush that came along with the little kit from the Dollar Tree. It was $1.25 to buy the kit. The roller, again, I do not recommend the roller. You have to go buy one of these dense rollers. The whole, I think I bought a pack of 8 or something. Those were the best. So here is after 2 coats. Why didn't you see me rolling it on? Because this was an intensive project. Extremely smelly. I do suggest one of these masks with the filters in it, which I was wearing. Air out the entire place, windows, doors, everything open. because this is a very, very, very smelly project. If you have problems with these very toxic and smelly things, this is not the project for you. But if you want some budget countertops to hold you over until you get your countertops, this is a great option. I did this in my last house, and now this is the second time I do it, and I feel like they came out so much better. There are some little spots where you can see how it's shinier than other spots, but honestly, after you put your little plants here and your little pot here and your little cutting board there, you won't even see it. But now finally I don't have orange pink countertops. So the next step would be to paint the walls and then to paint the cabinets. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, as always, I'm always very happy to answer questions below. And I know all of my handymen out there, they always come out with little suggestions. I would have done it this way or that way. And I most welcome that. And I'll answer, I'll let you know what my situation was at the moment. And I'm always learning. And that's why I like to put up these videos, because I know other people want to know how to do these things. And then always go down to the comments, because everyone always has such good ideas. In fact, a lot of those ideas from last time I use this time. A lot of prep work is important. So always do that first. It doesn't really cost that much. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer, but it is really, really important for prep work to be done in order for your project to come out perfect. So I hope you enjoyed this again, and I'm so happy you came by today. Take care, guys. Bye.